This is another juggling reaction video. It's called Where is Kliff by Petter Wadsten. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Petter Wadsten. And it's about some juggling in Kiev. There's a famous juggling video called Where is Peter, and I bet this is the same one. Don't know if I've seen this video. This is from 2010. This is about 8 years old. In my previous videos, I was talking while the video was running. That messed up the audio. So for this video, I'll be pausing and then talking and then resuming the video so that the commentary isn't lost. All right, let's watch it. Okay, so immediately we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a fifth juggler over here? Yeah. So you've got 5 props, 5 rings, 5 balls, 5 balls, 5 balls, and they each throw all 5 of them up and do a complete 360 spin beneath it. So that sets the tone for this juggling video, which tells me this is going to be a massively technical video full of incredibly difficult technical juggling with lots of props and spins and super difficult stuff. So I look forward to it. Let's see what we got. So for this portion, this is juggling 7 balls, throwing all 7 up in the air, spinning around once, and then resuming juggling and catching them all. Incredibly difficult to do. I've never done it. I've never approached anything like that. Not even with 5 ball juggling. Super technical, super athletic, super difficult to do. And the thing about the Russian jugglers that I've noticed in their training is they have a very deep arm scoop. So you'll notice that Russian jugglers in this video, I'll be looking out for it to see instead of like these short little movements with their arms, they do like a really deep scoop where they catch the ball and then they bring their arm almost down to like their knees and back up. And they're using their entire arm to throw as well. And they get these really high, graceful throws that are very accurate. Um, it's really a pleasure to watch. So look out for that as you're watching this video. These deep Russian scoops. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that whole sequence was really nice. I love seeing that kind of move with rings where they kind of flow around and over your shoulders and behind your back. It requires a very subtle touch. It's a great bit of technique. I think it looks really cool. And these are very large rings that they're using too. Um, I think typical juggling rings are a little smaller than that. Either that or this is a small juggler. I really can't tell that the video quality is not that great, but the video was uploaded in 2010. Anyway, very cool sequence. I love that kind of trick. Okay, so again, super technical, super difficult, and he makes it look positively like it's the easiest thing in the world. Starts off juggling 5. He's throwing them all over his head, which is a difficult technique to do by itself. Throws them all up in the air and then catches them behind his back and throws them back so that they're in front of him again. The catching behind your back part is like super difficult, and he's just linking it all together as if it's just nothing. So watch this. He goes from over his head, catches them behind his back, and then throws them over so that he's juggling in front in the quote normal way. Watch it. Okay, so that whole sequence was an exercise in like where is the most difficult place to balance a ball like on your arm, and it's that weird outside of the elbow. It's this strange like little pit right here by the base of the thumb. That other part where he was balancing it there, that's super difficult to do, even if you have a pit in your elbow naturally, as I think most skinny guys do. Um, that's still so hard to do because look at like his body position. It's not the most graceful position, and he's flexing that muscle too. That's why his hand is bent that way. But man, this is difficult to do. And he's bouncing it between his elbows, and then he goes from this to balancing it on his head, which is difficult to do. Like this is just an exercise, and like look at all the difficult places that I can balance and bounce a ball to and from. Super impressive. Okay, that looks cool. Uh, but juggling five balls like this, where one arm is behind your back, is really difficult. Everything is really difficult in this video. You can assume that every point I stop, I'm going to say that's really difficult because it is. Um, what makes this so difficult is that you have very little room for error in where you catch the ball from this arm that's going behind your back. Because you can't really reach, you can't really grab, you have to have super precise throws. And then you also have to be able to throw this ball very accurately. And that's difficult to do from this position. So major respect for this. The next one. This guy did two spins, 720s. I think this guy also did 720. Let's watch it again. Two spins. Yeah, they both spun around twice, which is ridiculous. All right, so what you're watching right now is 10 ball juggling, 1-0, 10 ball juggling, and he's doing it in something called multiplexing, which means that you're releasing multiple balls at the same time into the air. Now I can multiplex 6 juggling balls because it mirrors a 3 juggling ball pattern. I've never tried multiplexing 8 balls in a typical 4 ball pattern. I could probably do it with some practice, but to multiplex 10 is just like, how do you even start the pattern and the accuracy you need to throw them this high, and to not have collisions because you've got, you're, at any point you've got like maybe 8 in the air, is really hard. And again, look at again that deep Russian scoop that I was talking about. Look at how high his hand is here, and look at how low his hand is here. Each hand is going from like this very low position to this very high position. And when you throw like that, that creates, I guess you could, like a vector where the ball just goes straight up where you want it to go. Great technique. Okay, so he's playing with the rhythm right now. He's playing with the rhythm. He's doing the 4. He's doing the 8-ball multiplex, which is basically a 4-ball pattern where each of the throws is doubled. So you've got, instead of throwing 2 from each hand, you're throwing 4 from each hand, but they're in pairs of 2. But he's not just doing that, which is impressive. He's messing with the rhythm while he's doing it so that the 2 go up in a pair and they kind of split off, and he changes his rhythm so that the next set that he throws is not the original set that he threw before. Kind of difficult to describe. Also, there's another miracle happening on screen that we're, not really, maybe weren't really paying attention to. Whoever this is over here is rolling something like 5 or 6 hoops around on the floor in a precise pattern so that they all come back to her, or him. I can't tell because the resolution is very low. But that's really cool looking and difficult to do. So a lot going on. This is a really easy trick. The hardest part is the eyebrows. I'm joking. It's really difficult to throw it back blind behind your back like that, and he's doing it great. He's got a great wrist flick going on. It's a tough move to do. Very cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's now doing like different 4-ball tricks, keeping everything stacked. So the 2 that go up are the same 2 that come down. But he's doing it in different configurations. He's doing it in different what we call side swaps in the juggling world. He's not just juggling 2 in each hand. He's kind of doing like a half shower thing. Um, and then he throws, I think it was 6 of them in the air, and does a double spin, not 1, 2 underneath it, and then resumes juggling, all very smoothly. Watch for that double spin. I don't want to sound like I'm not appreciating the ring juggling enough. These body rolls, um, where the rings are just rolling around and across and over the shoulders and head, really great technique. It looks really good. And these are nice big rings, so the whole trick is very visual too. Great work for this juggler. Okay, so the whole time he's doing this, his hands are staying connected. He's maintaining contact, one hand to the other. I know personally how difficult that is to do because I used to do a lot of contact juggling with an acrylic, and it is a lot more difficult to do all the different kind of rolls and balances if your hands are connected. It's a lot easier if your hands are separated, and then you can individually move each part of your arm independently. For some reason, when you connect them up like that, I don't know, for my brain anyway, it kind of jams my brain up and makes it more difficult to do. So he's doing something that's difficult, and he's making it even more difficult by keeping his hands connected. Fun video, super difficult juggling, a lot of really creative variations. Alexander Koblikov, I'm pretty sure he's on Instagram. Petter Wadsten, I think, like I said, he has a video called "Where is Petter?" That's a big, famous juggling video from a long time ago. Grigory Lovigin, forgive me if I'm saying your name incorrectly. I think he's got an Instagram too. He does a lot of really athletic, technical, like 7, 8, 9-ball juggling, and he's got a very deep Russian scoop for the way he juggles. His form is fantastic. I don't know who Yuri Podznyavsky is. Podznikov, forgive me. Um, but a lot of fun, great video. Go watch it. Now I'm going to go like and comment and subscribe. So definitely like. Can't believe I'm not subscribed to this user because I know of the Where is Petter video. Okay. All right. That's it. Have a nice day.